Can I have your attention for a second, folks? There's a white Subaru parked in front with an overhead light on. If that's your car, a white Subaru.
Okay, no problem. Yep, that's fine. All right, Kevin is not here?
If you kind of hold it here or here, it's going to
It's
kind of
gonna
be
be in
right.
my face.
Yeah.
Got it. I haven't seen Kevin. I'll test. Sorry. Is Kevin on his way?
I guess. Somebody check.
So maybe you do. Do you have the Tim Tebow video?
Nope.
That Kevin sent? Okay. If I send it to you, can you still play it? You don't have to.
I can't play video on.
Nope. It's all right. That's all right. We have the video we'll show in the gym. I'll send it because I'm going to send this to everybody that's in here. And
He
I'll
said he was
send
going to look it over, and that was the last thing I'd heard.
No worries.
But
One less thing.
if
It's
I
fine.
had tabs, if I had
no.
Brad's computer, I could do it.
No, it's just the Tim Tebow welcome. It's not a big deal.
Okay.
It's not. They really are only here to see me, right?
Right. Absolutely.
You haven't changed a bit, either of you. Seriously, that's not fair.
The Thursday may be an issue, I don't know. 'cause
What
I
the?
need to know
Oh,
the time. So I have a bus driver, I just got that
Okay.
confirmed yesterday.
so it would be afternoon, because I don't know who's decorating it, but it's probably going to be like everything else. And I have something else until 2 o'clock on Thursday.
It's just gonna be tough for you, that's.
Is Friday morning? I have all day Friday. Is Friday better? And that's fine. We're not going to do much. But Friday day, I'm going to have everything ready before Friday. Oh, thank you. There's,
So just find your name and then.
so Friday is fine. Friday is fine, Maria. I'm going to,
There's one person that put her name on the list that didn't sign up.
okay. All right, thank you.
Write whatever she wanted to do.
She'll write whatever you want.
And then you would just sign
Yeah.
something if there's too
Okay.
many.
Okay, good. Thank you. You're doing a great job. Hi, Nicole. Good. How are you? Here we go. Oh. Do you want me to get started? I wanted to introduce you. But I can get started and then introduce you. Can you hear? I wasn't, it's like green and red, and I'm like, so if I cover green, am I on? Never mind. So we'll go ahead and get started. Thank you all very much for volunteering your time, for coming out tonight on thankfully not quite such a cold day. And next Friday, it's going to be 30. Right? So those of you that were here last year, that will be like a balmy day for us. So my name is Cindy Elsenbeck. I'm the one that's been sending you lots of emails and hounding you incessantly, and I'm in charge of registration and volunteer training. So That's what we're going to talk about right now is the volunteer training, and I'm thrilled to see so many of you have come out tonight. In a little bit, I will introduce you to our 3 leaders. One of them isn't here quite yet, so we'll just wait. He will, I know he will. I know he will, but we're not going to wait, right? We'll get started. That's right. So we're going to start with the expectations of the evenings. Many of you, I see a lot of familiar faces. Thank you for coming back. I see lots of new faces. Thank you for coming. But we are going to talk about the expectations. And the number one expectation is to respect our guests. They are our honored guests, as Tim Tebow would say. They are here for an amazing evening, and that's what we want to give them. We do not want to treat them as if they are disabled. We do not want to talk to them as if they are a child. We want to enjoy their company and spend time with them. And it is really, really our utmost importance to treat them with respect. If at any time throughout the evening something makes you uncomfortable, we want you guys to have a good time, and we respect you too. So if anything at all makes you feel uncomfortable, please let someone know. There are people at the event that are staff for Lexington. So if it's a concern with an individual, a Lexington staff will have an orange lanyard, so you can find them. There will be Liberty staff. They will have a blue lanyard. And then all of the rest of us have black lanyards. And there are some key people, myself and the other 3 that I haven't introduced yet, that you can go to at any time, okay? So if you have any problems, if you feel uncomfortable in any way, please let us know. Never be alone with a guest. It's a group event. Do not take a guest to the bathroom. Do not take a guest to a room where no one else is in that room, no matter what that guest has asked. If they want to speak to you confidentially, you need to have somebody else, okay? We do not want you alone with any of our guests. Do not give any medication. Doesn't mean they won't be getting medication that night, but that's the responsibility of the staff that will be attending with our special guests. Now, this is the bummer, okay? I don't even like telling you guys this. We're not feeding you this year. So the food is for our honored guests. However, I will have in the registration room some light refreshments, pretty much granola bars and bottled water, but a little something for you to snack on. And then we have been awarded 3 giant jugs of ice cream from Stewart's for our guests, and there will be plenty for you. So you will be welcome to have some ice cream to celebrate the night and to thank you for all of your time and dedication. Be attentive. Always be aware of everything that is around you. Cheer whenever possible. This is just such an awesome time to give some of these individuals an opportunity that maybe they've never had. And even if they didn't, who doesn't love to be celebrated and cheered for, right? Who doesn't enjoy that? So if you don't know what to do, I came up with this on the ride over. When in doubt, shout it out. You don't know what to do? Go stand on the red carpet and cheer. There is always a space for you to cheer and to celebrate and to honor our special guests. And speaking of special guests, I can now introduce 3 very special guests, 3 gentlemen that are very dear to my heart. Dr. Kevin Cope, Pastor Brad, and Pastor Lance. And do you guys want to come up and speak a little?
Hello. As usual, I'm running late, but I'm Kevin Cope, so from Beaumont Community Church, and just wanted to welcome you. And this night to shine, our 3rd night to shine, is going to be a special one for me because my brother, who has special needs, is going to be able to attend this. So, yeah. And a year ago, my brother was very sick, and I'm sure he was going to survive. So he's made a lot of progress this year, and he's going to be able to be here. So that's really special to me. But I just wanted to give you a welcome, and Pastor Brad.
Welcome, everyone, Foothills Worship Center. Those of you who have helped in the past or first time here, thank you for all of you doing this. We can't do this without you. We're excited. First couple of years, we're kind of learning, growing. So hopefully third year, we got it pretty well nailed down, we think. So we're getting better and better at this, I think. So thank you for all your help. Anything we do to help you, please let us know. Lance, you wanna? By the way, these are 3 great churches. You can get to one of them on Sunday.
Such a blessing to do this. Last year, I didn't even know about this until they spoke about it last year, and I got involved in it, and I said, wow, this is such a great event. It's such, I mean, here we are. I mean, how many of you have cabin fever now? Probably everybody. Well, this is the antidote to cabin fever. This is incredible, and it's just a privilege to be a part of this. Thanks, Cindy. Oh, sure. Lord, in Jesus' name, we are here because of you. Our whole goal is to honor you and to honor our honorees, to let them know how valuable they are and how precious they are in your sight. And for everyone that's here, we just ask for creativity and blessing on all your hearts for doing this. Pray this in Jesus' precious name. Amen.
Okay, let's see, where was I? Did I mention everybody should cheer whenever they get a chance? Yeah, I did. Okay, so cheering is really important. If this is your first time here, you may not know a lot about this event. You know that it's Night to Shine, you know it's a prom-like event, and maybe that's about all you know. It is an opportunity for these very special guests from Lexington and Liberty to come dressed to the nines, get a corsage, to do karaoke, to get a memory photo, to participate in a photo booth, and some games if they want to. Here's the really fun part. Dance. We have a DJ, and they get to dance to their heart's delight. And every single individual that is here is a king or a queen. Now, I don't know if you guys went to your prom, and there was one king and one queen. Now, this is not to make you feel bad. I didn't go to my prom. Nobody asked. Now, everybody can go, right? You don't have to be asked to the prom. So, none of these individuals have to be asked, but they're all a king and queen, and we have a huge crowning ceremony at the end. We'll let you know closer. The time always depends on how everything else is flowing, but we would appreciate as many bodies in that gym. There's confetti, there's, guess what, cheering and crowning. So we really would love for you to be there, and we kind of expect for you to, if you're still here, to come and join in that crowning, to even take that honor of giving one of our special honored guests a crown. I mean, how cool is that, to even be able to present it? We will show a video from Tim Tebow, and we'll have a message from Dr. Kevin Cope. So that is fun. There's food and a limo ride. So we will be having a party bus, and they will be able to get onto that party bus and take a little ride and be celebrated that way too. So if you didn't hear it, it's lots of celebration. And I don't even know, I can't even believe I wrote this down. Have fun. If you don't know what to do, look where you can help. Everyone will have an assigned duty. You should have received an email, and you probably received that confusing one where I was copying and pasted and got carried away. But you should have received an email from me with a specific assigned duty or role. If you didn't like it, please see me at the end. We won't talk about it now. We won't take the time to talk about that now. But please see me at the end, because that's another thing. Be flexible. So if you receive something you don't want to do, or if you've been assigned a buddy and your buddy decides they don't necessarily want you, that happens. Just find something else to do. And you can always, what? Cheer. Thanks, that's right. You can always cheer. So there's always things to do. All right, so let's talk about the flow of the evening And we had said we would be 6:30 to 8. A couple of things have been cut out of tonight's training, so I think we might get out of here early, and I know none of you will complain about that. I'd rather get you out early than make you stay late, right? That's the worst. She said we were going to be done. So let's go through the flow of the evening, all right? So you arrive, and you're excited. You are not permitted to park in the lot to the right of the church. That is reserved for vans and vehicles that are transporting our honored guests. There are places in front of the church. You're welcome to park there. And then we have parking people, and Dr. Cope is leading that. We have several individuals. They will direct you. We have several off-site lots that are, do you want to? I don't know.
Yes, so as you're facing the church, coming from the street to the church, the left parking lot over here is what's off limits. We need that for the Lexington and Liberty buses. Last year, we had volunteers parking there and then had no room for the buses. So as you're facing, but you can park all along the road. If you notice now, they widened the road and they've added like 20, 25 spots right on the road, which I saw a lot of you were parked in tonight. So feel free to park there. Down at the corner, the Schultz Insurance Agency, that whole shopping plaza there is all good to park. Please do not park at the dentist's office. They come over here yelling every year. I'm going to try and have it blocked off with cones. Don't park there. You're welcome to park at the Lexington building. Is that Kaleidoscope? What do they call that? Kaleidoscope, right? Down at the corner. There's that Lexington building. You can park there. And I think that should be plenty of parking for us. And we'll be directing you. And we will have, if you park down there, we should have somebody circulating around that'll pick you up if you don't want to do the walk down. So.
And
Yeah, vests. Yeah, we'll be in orange vests.
so that's how you can find them. They'll have those nice orange vests. So I'm going to take one step backwards and talk about the flow of the evening for our guests, and then I'll go back to the flow of the evening for us. So Pastor Brad and Lene have nicely put together a program. It's not 100% set in stone, but this at least gives you a good idea, because remember I said I'd like you in that gym. So the event officially starts at 6 o'clock, but we asked our guests to start arriving at 5:30. We have 100, right now at this moment in time, we have 124 guests that will be attending. So that's a really good number for us. So that's 124 people that have to get checked in, have to get a name tag. So we have them start coming at 5:30, and they don't come all at the same time, hopefully.
Volunteers come in.
Thank you. Yes, if at all possible. I know people work, and that is not possible, but if you can, please get here at 5 o'clock so you can be at your location. The people on my registration team, so as I said, I'm in charge of the registration, so if you can get here at 5, that's really great. If you can't, once again, please see me after so that I can give you a position in registration that doesn't require you to be sitting right there at 5:30. Okay, thank you, Pastor Brad, that was important. After they sign in, they go directly out of the registration into this room. This is the chapel. They get a memory photo, and we have the most amazing photo frames for our guests that were handmade that are spectacular, and thank you. Again, so much. I was going to show you, but she brought them back home. But they are phenomenal. So they get a memory photo, and then we give them the frame. From there, they can go wherever they want. So the registration and the photo start at 5:30. The food starts being served at 6, and we only serve until 7:30. Dessert, Kevin's favorite, is 6. also 6 to 7:30. The party bus or limo rides are 6:30 to 8:30. Karaoke, 6 to 7:45. Dancing, 6 to 9. So you can see most things are finishing. We want the limo to be back by 8:30 because at 8 o'clock, so we probably should change that, right? Party bus has to finish at 8. So at 8 o'clock, that's when we want you in the gym. So if you're off playing games in the game room and you're having so much fun, we'll come and let you know. Try to finish up for those individuals and for yourselves. And at 8 o'clock, we'll show that video and Kevin will speak. And then we have that celebration of the crowning event. So that's what the evening looks like for our guests. A little more for you guys. So again, you park. If you cannot find a parking place, see one of our orange vested friends. They will help you. When you arrive, just like you did tonight, you're going to come in the door off Jansen Ave. You're going to walk down the hall. But before you get to the chapel, there will be a sign hanging outside that says registration. Outside of that, or directly inside, I haven't decided yet, but real close to that doorway is a table for all of the volunteer name tags. Your assignments will be there. A summary of your assignment, if you forgot what you are supposed to be doing, will all be there. You are responsible. You check your own name off. You get your name tag. Again, you'll have a black lanyard. From there, you will go to your designated spot. If you're in registration, you continue through that door and you find, I will have you an assigned table this year. So you'll know exactly where to sit. So you'll sit at the registration table and you will register the guests as they arrive. If you are a buddy, you will also come into the registration room so that when your guest arrives, we can partner you up right then and there. We don't have to go looking for you, and we don't have to go looking for them. We get you right together right away. This was a little glitch last year. It's going to be much better this year, I promise. Registration is better this year. Last year, they had many moving parts. This year, they will not be handing out corsages. There will be a separate table for corsage pinning. Again, it's to keep things flowing, to get them, our guests, into the action as soon as possible. So if it's the room, we go on the tour, I'll show you where the cheer people stand and where the gym people go and where the other rooms are. Okay, we're going to walk around the facility. Okay, we did all that. I only have 12 pages, so we're good here. We're doing real good. No, I'm almost done. So the flow we're going to do as we go through the actual building. There are maps available the night of the event. Last year, with a couple of changes, which I just added rather than redo all the maps. There are 3 very large maps on the walls so that you can direct people that don't know where they're going, or if you're like me, if you don't know where you're going. There's one on the wall, so I put it up quickly before we started tonight so you can see what that looks like. And there's one last thing before we go on the tour, and then, we'll do questions before we go on the tour because in case I get waylaid somewhere or lost, but there's maps. The last thing that is absolutely everyone's responsibility is to make our guests feel special. And you showed up. I see your beautiful smiling faces. They are going to love this. It is going to be fantastic. Okay, questions? Yes, thank you. Thanks.
Next to the last meeting, I was at your discussion about coach check. How you were going to handle that? Did that get squared away?
It did get squared away. So with the registration team, you will give them their name tag, check their name off. The code check is going to, for our guests, will be behind the registration table. So we have cards with holes that we'll put one on we're going to put it on the physical coat this year so we don't have any issues, and one in their name tag. So it'll slide in the back of their name tag. So even though it's going to be 30, they're going to probably want to put their coat on before they go for a ride in the party bus, right? So we want to be sure that they get their correct coat and it goes back on the rack with their tag attached. So it's going to be physically attached to the coat this year, and it will be behind. Thank you. Excellent question. Yes. Thank you. We were going to do it on the tour, but it's okay. I'm glad you asked questions, because if you don't ask questions, I feel like then I must have missed something. Volunteers. So when you, and I was actually going to say that, when you pick up your name tag, your coat goes in the hallway. There's a million, well, not really, there's a lot of hooks in the hallway, and you can hang your coat there. We just don't have enough room for 120 guests, and we have 76 volunteers this year, so thank you for that. So that's where your coats will go, okay? There will be people in the registration room at all times because of the coat check and making sure that the coats go where they're supposed to. So if you would like to leave something in that registration room, you can do that as well.
So one of the things we wanted to let you know, this event is completely free, no charge to our guests. So, and the Tim Tebow Foundation has been helping finance it along with the churches and businesses, but they've been reducing, what they do is they start you at a higher amount and then they reduce it. So the amount that they've been helping us finance this event, which costs from $8,000 to $10,000. So this year, we made a decision about the food, and I don't know if you've mentioned that yet. Did you? All right, so just wanted to explain that, that's the reason why. So definitely eat before you get here, and you can have some ice cream. So I made sure of that. We got plenty of Stewart's ice cream. So, but just so you know, and we are so thankful for all the businesses and the churches that have been sponsoring and supporting this.
Yeah, we ordered food for about 130 people. And last year, some folks who were volunteering to help ate some of the foods. We ran out of food last year. We don't have that issue. Along the same lines, we have gift bags that we give out to all of our guests every year. Last year, a number of them were taken by volunteers, so we ran out. So the gift bags are only for the guests. We've got like 130 of them. If you take one, then we're short. So just be aware of that, please, and help us out.
Thank you. Okay, there was a sign-in sheet on a clipboard circling around. My really good friend Kathy was purposefully, individually making sure you signed. But if you didn't, the clipboard is now in the back, kind of in front of where Lene is sitting. If you did not, please make sure that you check off that you were here, okay? Any more questions? Oh, good, now we have lots of them. Pat? Okay, Sally. This is Sally Cope. She's in charge of, did you guys, well, wait till you see the gym tonight, and then wait till you see it again next Friday, because it's a magical and. So if you want to come and help hang decorations, they do so much work, balloon arches, all kinds of things. So it's Tuesday through Thursday from 6 to 8 here. And I'm sure Sally will be here. Unless you want to. Listen. Right. And then here's one other request. So I'm going to be doing some registration setting up, but I already have people that I've spoken to separately that will be coming for that. But my husband will be taking out the tables in the registration room, which are round, and putting in long tables. And he's going to be here Tuesday, probably about 3 o'clock. So if anybody is available to help him move tables Tuesday at 3, my husband Rick would be so happy for you to help him do it. That's what he said. He goes, oh, I can do it myself. I said, how? He goes, I roll them. I said, yeah, and then what about those rectangle ones? Well, yeah. Yes, you had a question. I'm still getting it situated. So the day of, you will have in your name tag a name and some information about your buddy. And if you're a buddy, I'll try to email you ahead of time, just so you have an idea, because it might be somebody you know. So I'll try to email you ahead of time. If not, and even if I do, it still will be in your name tag, so you know who you have. The registration will have your name, and you will have your individual's name. Some of our buddies this year are assigned to a group of people. We have some houses that need a little more assistance from us this year, which to me is a good thing, because that means we're opening this event up to everybody, and that's our intention. So some buddies will be assigned to a group of a few people, and some will be assigned an individual buddy. Great question, thank you. Oh, yes. Thank you. Yeah, so many of you, thank you, have signed up for cleanup. If you have, please stay here after the event and help us roll those tables back in, put everything back where it belongs, and help take all those decorations down. We want this church back the way it was like tonight, and ready for them to have service on Sunday morning. So that it went so quick last year, right? Because we had a lot of helpers, so we really appreciate that. And also, which also reminds me, if you're scheduled for registration, you can come and register. That's a set period of time. Eventually, everybody's here. You don't have to stay, but if you did, that would be fantastic, because what could you do? Right, cheer, or I have some other tasks like the gift bags. We're going to have some of our volunteers handing out those bags, working in the coat check room. So if any of my registration team can stay after registration, don't feel, like you have to, but if you can, that would be awesome. Any other questions? Yes. Okay, so the year before, a box came and it said crowns and tiaras. They opened them up, crowns and tiaras. Last year, a box came, it said crowns and tiaras. They said, oh, good, the crowns and tiaras are here. They opened up the box of crowns and tiaras and they said, oh, it's crowns. But let me just say, for all of you that burned your fingers on hot glue guns and scurried and hurried and made some amazing tiaras, this is what I'm talking about. Be flexible. They had fun. I heard them laughing in there. Right, that day. Because they... Oh, it's been opened. As soon as it arrived, they opened it, right, Lene? So thank you. Good question. Yes, they're all here. We have both. We're good. Any other questions? Oh, no, it's going to be 30, Kevin. So God said it's going to be good this year. He gave us a challenge last year. That's why we didn't have in-person volunteer training last year. It was cold, but it's going to be good. If we do have bad weather, we'll let you know as soon as possible. I know, it's snow or shine. And that was another thing I forgot. A lot of people ask, what do I wear? Do I dress in a gown? Do I get dressed up? You can if you want to. All we ask, generally we say business casual. This is business casual. Khakis, a sweater, a shirt. You can wear jeans, that's fine, but we ask that your jeans don't have holes in them, okay? We ask that you're not wearing a shirt that is off your shoulder or revealing in any way or has holes in it. I know there's a lot of fashion trends right now that involve that. I am way too old for that. But there's some nice younger people than me, so that's what we ask, okay? So I want you to be comfortable. So I wear black pants, and I call it my Night to Shine shirt. It's a glittery blue shirt, and it's not buying a new one. That's my Night to Shine shirt. But I will be wearing these shoes. I have sneakers because I'm going to be on my feet all night, and my feet don't do fancy shoes. So I want you comfortable. Oh, boy, we're all about rhyming, aren't we, Pastor Brad? Modest is hottest. I like it. I like it. Anything else? Anything else? If you have any questions, everybody should have my email address. If not, you can email the leaders. You can email the church. You can email Lene. All right, let's take a tour of this, what it looks like now, and then I'll share with you some things along the way that we will be doing. And this I can turn off. Now you just have to listen. Will you come back in here? No, we're done. After we finish, it's not going to be long. Hi, Linda. It's not going to be long.
No, one of the other sisters. Yeah, no, they're beautiful. No, she broke Sunday. She would not settle down and lay still, so she's on a short leader. What? Yeah, no, she was trying to get to, I can't think of the girl. She works in the office. Not Lynn, but the other one.
No, we had one for the volunteers.
Yeah, we had seen the video.
We'll ask her.